But within a few months, I could just become the richest person in the world. And then I know what people's motives are. And
I just wonder how fast you could speed up society. Just you individually. You go back with all your knowledge. And it's like, could you get, okay, you go back to 1900.
No, you can't. I'll tell you why.
Why?
You can't just speed it up. Because a lot of bits and pieces have to come together. And they're brought together by innovative, imaginative people. So, the smartphone, for example, was not a discovery under a rock. Apple developed hardly anything that's in the smartphone other than the smartphone itself.
Yeah.
Right? We had the chips to carry music. They did the iPod. You remember, I don't know if you're old enough to remember the iPod. It's just a little thing. And Steve Jobs said, why can't we put the iPod inside a telephone and then put head plugs? And how can we track you? Oh, well, the U.S. military, Air Force, they launched GPS satellites. And under the Clinton administration, it split so that some of it could be used for commerce. Let's put a GPS detector inside your phone.
Yeah.
And initially, people said, why would you want to do that? It's just a phone. oh, wait a minute. Let's put a camera inside the phone. Why do I want to put a camera? And so the people who resist it are not thinking of the utility it could be if it's all sitting in your pocket and it's not some huge device. Point is, Apple did not invent GPS. They did not invent digital storage, solid state storage. They did not invent touchscreens. Touchscreens were invented at the Library of Congress by a grant by someone who wanted people to be able to tour the place, okay, without having to print paper, without having to have to do it. And so they had these screens, and you could touch the screen and navigate maps of the Library of Congress for tourists, okay? So this was a grant from a government grant to do this innovative thing. It took off. Touchscreen, we take that for granted.
Yeah, big time.